Welcome. We will be looking into the print support controls and dialog controls in this session. We have used multiple controls in our application, added functionalities to them, and made the application work as per the user's requirement. However, a good application is identified for its ease of use and also by the way it is presented to the user. It has to be pleased to user's eyes. To visual enhance an application, Winforms supports some user interface capabilities such as visual inheritance, transparent forms, control docking, and control anchoring. We will be discussing these capabilities in the course of the session. So, our session objectives are to discuss the print support in Winforms, list the different types of dialog boxes, work with system-defined dialog boxes, explain control array, implement user interface capabilities like visual inheritance, transparent forms, control docking, controlled anchoring. Coming to print support controls. Print support controls are used to add print functionality to an application. The different print support controls supported by Winforms are print document and print preview control. Coming to print document control. The print document is a component that can be used to set the properties that describe what information has to be printed as well as to print the document. When added to a form, the print document control, like the image list and timer control, does not appear on the form but appears in the tray at the bottom of Windows Forms Designer window. The properties, methods, and events of print document control are properties, default page settings. This property is used to specify the default settings for a single printed page of the document. Document name. This property is used to specify the name that will be displayed in the print status or print queue when the document is being printed. Print controller. This property is used to specify the print controller that guides the printing process. Printer settings. This property is used to specify the printer that will print the document. Methods. We have toString. This method provides information about the print document in string format. GetType. This method is used to find out the type of the current instance. And print method. This is used to print the document. Coming to events. Query page settings. This event is triggered just before the print page event occurs. Then comes the print page event. When a page has been printed, this event is triggered. Moving to begin print event. Whenever the print method is called, this event is triggered. End print event. When the printing of the last page is complete, this event is triggered. Moving to print preview control. This control is used to view a print document before printing to show how it looks when it is printed. The properties, methods, and events of print preview control are properties. We have AutoZoom. This property is used to set the value either true or false, which indicates whether or not the control is resized or the number of pages shown is changed. The zoom property will be automatically adjusted so as to make everything visible. The next is use anti-alias. This property is used to specify a value which determines whether the anti-aliasing should be used when displaying the print preview or not. Document. This property indicates the document being previewed. Zoom. This property determines how large the page will appear. Start page. This property indicates the page number of the upper left page. Columns. This property is used to specify the number of pages that will be displayed horizontally across the screen. Rows. This property is used to specify the number of pages that will be displayed vertically down the screen. Coming to methods, we have invalidate preview. This method is used to refresh the preview of the document. Coming to printing support control. Now, in this given image, it displays a document to be printed in the print preview control. The document can be zoomed in and out to have a clear picture of the document with the help of numeric up-down control. When the print button is clicked, the document viewed is sent to the printer to be printed. Exit button is used to exit from the application. Print document 1 is used for printing the document. We'll see this practically when we'll do an example part of user enhancement features. Okay. Now let's move on to dialog boxes. A dialog box is a temporary window that contains controls that can be used to display information and messages to the user, to accept user input so that a specific action can be carried out. There are some features of dialog boxes which are: a dialog box cannot be resized. Dialog box rarely acts as the main interface of the application. Typically, a dialog box is used to acquire user inputs, to execute a certain action, or to display messages. A dialog box usually does not have a menu. Coming to types of dialog boxes, we have modal dialog box and modal-less dialog box.